I'm Zaki, Super Friends, Big Z, creator of Jelly Video, many more podcasts, and the website is zack.coffee.zack.coffee. Right now, we're about to live stream some Formula One F1 Manager 23. F1 Manager 23, actually very important right now. We're in kind of a predicament. Something happened to the race in Australia. Max Verstappen's car, something wrong was with the car. As you know, Max Verstappen is an excellent driver. There's nothing wrong with him. For some reason, something happened to the car. What happened to the car? Did someone modify the car? Did someone on the padlock did something to his vehicle? Who knows? It was definitely not normal, and there will definitely have to be an investigation. In the meantime, we know that Sergio Perez is going to have to take care of business. So hopefully we'll go ahead and see what he can do. As you know, the official Formula One soundtrack only has about 34 songs. Not a lot. But we're going to ask those guys to make sure that they update the soundtrack. It is very odd that there's only about 34 songs. That's really not a lot. As you know, this particular race in Australia right now is about 58 laps. 58 laps, that's a lot. Keep them busy for a while, and they're going to have a lot to do. Have a lot of work to do. So what we got going on right now? Let's go ahead and check it out over here. We got the soundtrack. We got the soundtrack over here. We have the race on the screen. Let's see. Make sure we got the race going on. And we're going to go to the next race on F1 Manager 23. So let's see what's on the board over here. Thing is good over here. All right. So let's go with airflow, or let's go with cooling. So what has happened today, definitely want to go with cooling. We just got a trophy, very nice. Have your say. And as always, guys, please remember, PlayStation trophies over trophy wives. Very important thing to remember. Always use the hashtag Geeks for Geeks. That's Geeks for Geeks. GEEKS FORGEEKS. Geeks for Geeks. Alright, we got another issue over here. Reduce number of factory events. This calendar conflict. What would you like to do? Cancel factory events? I'm just going to deny the request. We're not going to cancel factory events. Wait. It will reduce our amount of sponsorship funding, but it would be tough. Let's just go ahead and just deny the request. As always, my fan and supporters, we are waiting the announcement of Konami for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. The game is already preloading on some Xbox Series S and Series X, but you've seen what the load screen looks like. The game has not yet been available on the PlayStation Network. Everyone is waiting.
Greetings from Azerbaijan, where we're back in the country's capital. Well, it's not every weekend that Formula One.
Make sure to drink some water with our Gould. Obviously, the Gould is a hint. We'll play some Ghost Recon Breakpoint later for sure.
Of Baku, which includes the race calendar's tightest corner beneath a medieval fortress wall. Drivers will be battling it out on the streets of the Baku city circuit, a real contradiction of a track. From the long main straight,
we got our Red Bull.
The better, to the tight
we got a Red Bull, and
force is a necessity.
Let's go ahead and
have to work hard to get that balance
mention
right.
that
this weekend we'll be taking a slightly different form.
Red Bull Gaming is interested,
sprint race thrown into the mix.
Give me a call.
The
I
weekend
would love
here.
to have a sponsorship.
Radio check.
Yeah, radio check.
Loud and clear.
Our watch is synchronized.
Radio
check. Started.
Yeah, loud and clear.
We are using the Seiko watch, Seiko Japan, obviously. That's SEIKO.
okay, Max?
It's such a balance everywhere.
Okay, understood.
Now, as you can see, just like in Australia, Verstappen was doing just great in the practice runs. But for some reason, during the actual race, something happened to his car. So who sabotaged that vehicle? Will have to be an investigation. Interpol Sport will have to investigate.
How's the balance?
Yeah, that's very, very bad.
Good. Copy that.
I agree, Max. That was very, very bad. Very, very bad. The fact that you did great during the practice runs, but something happened at the beginning of the race. We know that something is fishy, something is weird, something is odd.
Greetings from Azerbaijan, where we're back in the country's capital. Well, it's not every weekend that Formula One arrives at a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but arrive here we have. Drivers... It's time to determine...
Utilizing quantum mechanics, now we have to calculate what will happen to the rest of the race. Now that Sergio Perez is in 5th place, he has a lot of work to do to reach the podium.
Hello and welcome as our Grand Prix weekend.
For those of you who are familiar with history, we know that how many times Ferrari has been up to fishy ordeals with Ford
and their teams. But as ever, in
throughout
Formula One,
the history of the Twin Powers of Le Mans.
is an extra opportunity.
We've known Ferrari to do up to those weird antics. So I wish I could be at 24 Hours of Le Mans this year to watch the Peugeot Motorsport. It might be a holy grail. Maybe I'll be able to go to 24 Hours Le Mans for the Peugeot Motorsport. We'll see if that's possible. But
and it's lights out. And
we'll have to see. We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to drink a Red Bull here. We're just drinking some water, but this is intense. Watching the race here in Australia. There's lap 29, so we got about 28 laps, 29 laps. It's just a lot going on here. We need to speed things up. You can hear some drum and bass on the Formula One soundtrack right now. Drum and bass. If you like drum and bass, please check out GT Radio, drum and bass. Episode 731. So we'll have to get to 732, 733 in the future. My goal is obviously to get to episode GT Radio 800 by my birthday in May. We're going to try to hang out at the Tofu Cafe, the Tofu Bistro, where we'll hopefully watch the season 2 of MF Ghost and inspired by Initial D. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and wear a suit. Switch the strategy to attack over here. Obviously, with the power of music therapy, you can listen to whatever music helps you concentrate. There are multiple people that is different genres. Multiple genres and whatever music you listen to can help you concentrate while you drive. For some people, it's classical music. You can listen to Theta Radio. As for me, the music that helps me concentrate is drum and bass. GT Radio. And obviously, people from all walks of life have to listen to different types of music to be able to concentrate. Younger, older generations prefer music like country music. And if you're from the electronic dance music generation, EDM as the kids call it, you've been listening to this stuff way back since the 90s when Daft Punk and Chemical Brothers were around. So for us, listening to this type of music keeps us, we understand the music. To us, it's not just a bunch of thump, thump, thump. And I hope you guys will enjoy all these podcasts, and one day you'll start to listen to them. First time you listen to them will sound like just a bunch of gibberish, and after you listen to it for a couple of years, you will start to enjoy all the genres.
Max, just to confirm, it's thermal deck.
Yeah. Not too bad, Dan.
It's a good stint so far, Max. Keep at it. Just manage the pace.
Yeah.
Tyres now on the warm side.
Maybe.
Yeah, let the tyres cool a bit.
Hey, copy.
We got about 10 or 11 laps. This playlist is not that superb. So let's go back to my playlist. Let's use some F1 tracks. I am Zachy over here.
That was good racing.
Attaboy.
Obviously, Warp Speed, the track that you've heard from Dyro a very long time ago, even on playlist 167. 167, obviously, very important playlist. Check it out. So there, looks like we cooled down a little bit here. That's good. You can listen to Jetlag Radio 108 and 111 if you want, 111. Of course, there are thousands of Jetlag radios, each of them very special. Power Music Therapy, check them out. Verstappen's in third place over here. 110 degrees. Let's go a little bit faster.
Let's push.
Okay.
Okay, we're happy for you to push in the corners.
Okay.
As always, I'm a little busy. I gotta check what's going on in Ukraine, so let's go check it out. With 5 laps left. 5 laps. I got 5 on it. Lunez. Lunez hasn't been on Omega Radio in a while. I don't know if Lunez ever got a new album. Lunez, classic, old style rap music. If Lunez is hearing, gonna make some new music. I will put your music on the next episode of Omega Radio. We got a message from Hamilton on the radio. Needs me pronto. So if Hamilton and Verstappen are both out, there's a serious problem over here, and do not worry, I am on it. Glad I've been gonna write report 1142 up to this. Give me 3 more laps.
Just to confirm it's thermal dig.
Yeah. How many laps are there remaining?
3 more laps, Max.
Very important, guys, if you live around the country, in the United States, and there's a storm, always pack up your battery pack. Battery pack, very important. Keep that battery pack fully charged, as you may need it for your cell phone.
Keep trying. You've got the margin to push.
Okay.
All the way to the line here, Checo. Keep on pushing. Focus on the tyres.
Copy.
Monitor your tyre temps.
Copy.
Okay, 2 more laps.
Not too bad, that.
You're looking good at the moment.
Looking forward to the 2024 or 2025 Daft Punk dance party. It is usually held over about once a year around the country. I like to go to the one in San Francisco. Those parties are very nice. If you love Daft Punk, I suggest you go to one once every year. From time to time, Daft Punk likes to show up unannounced and dance with you. For myself, you can find me at Charlotte DeWitt in early April. Be San Francisco. Looking forward to it. Here at Ultra this weekend. Please be safe. Have fun. Mental health is very important. Be sure to check with your buddy.
This is the final lap.
Okay.
All right. We managed to get in between Ferrari over here and the Azerbaijan GP while we were watching the Australian GP over there. But we're right under Ferrari twice. So that means that Ferrari gets the message that Oracle Red Bull Racing is right under them, and they got to see that this year. It's going to be very special year. Don't forget to watch the season of Formula One on Netflix. Watching it as well. There's a lot going on.
Let's push here.
Copy.
So just manage your tyres.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
Alonso has won the sprint. Fernando Alonso, as ever, as cool as you like.
Shout out to Aston Martin over here.
What an
You
outcome.
see,
They can
you
go
remember
into the
you've
race
seen
full
Aston
of
Martin on the show
confidence
Top Gear. The Vantage and other vehicles by Aston Martin. They have to make some four-door vehicles, but you can see all kinds of reviews of the Aston Martin vehicles on the show Top Gear.
Okay, check it out. That was P5. Build from here.
Hey, good job, guys.
Top Gear has morphed into the Grand Tour, and we await the next season, season 4. In the meantime, we have a lot of movies and documentaries. Check them out. Shout out to Jeremy Clarkson, Hammond, and Captain Slow.
Max Verstappen manages a points finish in today's sprint.
Yeah, this was a really clever bit of strategy, and it's great to see that pay off.
Obviously, if Lewis Hamilton is out of the race today as well, he looks like what happened to his car will have to be investigated as well. So not just Max Verstappen's car, but also Lewis Hamilton's, both of them. Obviously, there's no discrimination in sports, in the sports of Formula One. If we give everyone equal treatment, if something suspicious happened to Max Verstappen's vehicle, the same level of investigation will happen to Lewis Hamilton's vehicle.
The teams are making their final preparations down in the pit lane, ahead of today's race.
Baku has been the scene for some major on-track battles, like Vettel and Hamilton fighting for the lead back in 2017. Will we see more drama this year, I wonder? And the sky is looking grey and cloudy today. An effective tyre strategy could prove very valuable as the race plays out.
But for now, though, let's get ready for all the action of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Final checks are being carried out on the grid, and it won't be long until we get underway. And there's always a sense of excitement when it comes to talking about Max Verstappen.
It's a promising position.
What is happening here?
Starting in P3, they'll be looking to make
Was that even the race?
slipstream.
Was it practice?
And it looks
Talking
like
about practice?
we're good to go. This is what you've been waiting for. It's the Azerbaijan
It was the
Grand
race.
Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
It was not the race. Oh my God, look how stressed we were about Australia. Why does Australia have so much stress? I wonder. Maybe it's Australia's ability to fly 100 times a year and our ability to fly to France only 5 times in 20 years. Later tonight, we'll be able to play some Deus Ex. Special presentation of Deus Ex tonight. Mankind Divided will be great.
Okay, Max, go and take some points on Leclerc, please.
Casual pass.
Now this happens down at turn 8. There's the opening. And Perez completes the overtake.
Lap 49 on Australia right now. We got less than 10 laps over here. Ferrari has this top spot 1 and 2, and we got I think that's McLaren in the 3 and 4 stop 4 places. Sergio Perez is Red Bull Racing is number 5.
Let's try to get the deck down on this.
Now we should be able to take a look here. Now this is Sergio Perez. The opportunity's there. Up into 3rd and contending for a podium place.
Just keep it sensible on the tyres, Max.
Okay.
As always in Dragon Ball Z analogy, it's very important to control your key. Very important to control your key. If you not control your key, you might use a little bit too much energy. It's still very important to cool down and stay under the right level of temperature. You know how to spell your key, it's just KI.
So pick up the pace, pick up the pace.
Okay.
Are you good to push?
Okay, mate. Copy.
As you know, in Formula One, just like in GT Motorsports, simulation on a console and in an actual simulator is much more different.
Right then.
Much more different.
Take a
I
look now.
had the
Keep
joy
watching Alonso
and
for
dream
this one.
of
It's
experiencing
there for the
driving
taking.
a BMW was it an M3 or an M4, an M8 GTE, GT4
And that's
inside a
second
simulator
place.
at the Nürburgring. It wasn't on the track, it was in a simulator. And let me tell you, playing just a few laps on that thing, you will walk out of there and you will puke.
Let's see what happened there.
You will puke just
It's
like
the
you will
Red Bull
puke
driver.
those guys
The
who
gap
worked
opens
for
up them.
the Nismo contest with the Skyline GTR.
And the
It
Red
is
Bull
completely
says
different
thank you
when
very
you're
much.
in the car or when you're on the console.
Let's have a look at that. Now here we are tackling turn 3. And they squeeze by. And Alonso with a wonderfully executed move. Now we can see what happened. Here we've got the Aston Martin. They decide to give it a go. And the Aston Martin moves past.
Lenovo, great sponsor of Formula One. I do have a Lenovo. It's an AMD.
Here's the
I use
replay.
those Intel
So here
for
we
my
go,
regional
heading
laptop, and
into
then for
turn 1.
for Lenovo, I use AMD now.
Certainly
If
inviting.
you're not familiar with AMD, AMD is the competitor to Intel, and you can use
And Perez
AMD
completes the
twice.
overtake.
In some cases, it's called AMD Advantage, which is you have an AMD CPU and an AMD GPU. So both of the CPU, which will be the chip, and then the GPU, which is the graphic processor,
Let's take a closer look.
will let
Now, this
you
was
do
a
something
turn
called
1. There's the
AMD
opening.
Advantage. So you have double the power. It's actually a very cool ordeal. And if you have any question, you can just ask your fellow geek, at the office, and that's why we use the hashtag Geeks for Geeks. That's GEEKSFORGEEKS.
Now we should be able to take a look here. The opportunity begging to be taken.
Now, Intel Corp is now with Intel Foundry. Now they have some water cooling features. Lenovo has a Legion laptop with water cooling. So, very expensive machine, over $4,000. But it is helpful that in the future there will be some more appeasing laptop with water cooling, hopefully for less than a price.
So let's take a look at the replay. Now we're watching Max Verstappen here. The opportunity's there. And Verstappen says thank you very much.
We're still wearing our watch. Cycle Japan watch. It is March 23rd, 3:23.
We'll box at the end of this lap.
Yeah, copy.
Box and pit confirm, please, Max.
Yeah, box.
Looks like Ferrari won 1 and 2 at Australia. So now we know who Australia is owned by. Imagine that.
Push.
Okay.
Okay, let's push here.
Yeah, copy.
Last lap.
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
Okay, check the flag. P5. Build from here.
Good job, guys. Thank you, mate.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
Well, that's another race wrapped up for Lewis Hamilton.
7th place at the end of that one, and some points for the team.
Out and onto the podium steps Charles Leclerc, the driver from Monaco, really deserving of that top 3 spot.
That gives them their first win of the season, and it was really well deserved.
And before they get back to work, I think it's time to cool off here in Azerbaijan. Now, Karun, if we were to focus on the Red Bull team for a minute, how do you think they'll be feeling after that race?
It was a strangely mixed weekend for them. We saw one driver put in a strong performance, but it was a different story for the other. Definitely positives there though.
Red Bull Racing did their best.
Well, everybody, that's all from us here in Baku.
Cable.
Coming up next, the teams will be taking a trip to the Sunshine State. The Hard Rock Stadium is laying down the track
The hint from
for
the
a
safety car.
captivating race at the
This
Miami
is the Mercedes-Benz
Grand Prix.
safety car. Right, Sergio Perez was in 5th place, Max Verstappen 6th place. Got a time in 1:45.483 and 1:45.666. Verstappen is always at the top of the table right now. Red Bull's got 136 points, well above Ferrari. And it looks like Mercedes is 4. Ferrari has the most points right now after the Azerbaijan race, but do not worry. There's still a long time to go. As always, mentality of Great Teacher Onizuka, GTO. I am here for emotional support. This is why mental health is very important. And that's why we live stream. That's what we do. After Max Verstappen's vehicle immediately stopped working, I took the initiative, the executive decision to immediately live stream a session of F1 Manager 23. I will have to use this type of response, this type of quantum mechanic response, where if one of my pals are in trouble, I will jump into PlayStation and immediately help them feel better. So if one of my favorite basketball players is in trouble, we'll play some NBA 2K24. If one of my football players is in trouble, we'll play some FIFA FC 24. If one of my Formula Racing drivers is in trouble, we'll play some F1 23 and F1 Manager 23. That's exactly how it's done. That's exactly what I would have done if I was in that same situation, so I'm doing it. And obviously, I do it a lot when it comes to music with my podcast, JLive Radio. really important to have a budget to do these things, and you can see what happened when you don't have a budget for your vehicle. It can be very difficult. Looks like the next race weekend will be Miami Grand Prix 2023. Yeah, imagine that. Everyone's in Ultra Music Festival now. So have fun this weekend. We had fun tonight, but as you know, with a 3-hour difference, the show ends up at midnight, so it's kind of early. We'll go on throughout Sunday as well, so they'll fun on Sunday. But obviously tonight, we'll the West Coast. West Coast is only 10:36, about to be 10:45 p.m. Just like the song Tiesto, 10:45. Still early over here. Plenty of time to play some music, play some July radio. The July radios such as 918, one of my favorites, 365, 83, whichever. Plenty of time to listen to a lot of dance music tonight. And you have full of selections from my July Radios episode, from my techno radio. We're going to listen to a lot of techno radios. We're going to see Charlotte in early April, and some Progressive House. Let's not forget about Progressive House. Got to listen to some Quantum Radio the other night. It was amazing. As you know, it's not that I do not like Quantum Radio. It's just that I only use Quantum Radio when it's the last resort. And I absolutely needed to use it.
Once again, we touch down in Miami as F1 returns to the Magic City. Miami Gardens is transformed into the Miami International Autodrome, built here especially for the Grand Prix. It's a thrilling street circuit where one wrong move can end in disaster. But for those who can conquer its literal ups and downs, victory is all the sweeter. Spectacle is the name of the game here in Miami, with a stadium at the heart of this track. With long
obviously, Intel Sports will have to do a full investigation as to who tried to injure Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, and Russell.
Red Bull have outscored their rivals to be at the top of the constructors' table right now. There are still plenty of rounds left to fight for that title, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Formula One.
Well, let's look at the weather over here for Miami Grand Prix. Looks like we got some heavy rain on Friday, partially cloudy on Saturday, and cloudy on Sunday. Interesting. Hey, what do you know? It was actually just like that in Miami this weekend. Interesting. All right, guys, let's end this session here for F1 Manager 23. Hope you enjoy the session, and there will be more sessions, obviously, in the future. And you can always see them from my YouTube page. Please like and subscribe. You just go to YouTube, to my name, and then click on Live. Click on Live, you can see all the YouTube videos that I've done for my live streaming sessions on the PlayStation 5 and everything else. And you can see them. I made a playlist for video games. There's obviously a playlist for unboxing. I just unboxed some Manchester United shoes. It's my dream to watch Manchester United play. And I look forward to seeing them in America for the summer tour. Manchester United versus Arsenal this summer in California. It's going to be. And like I said, if you like the content, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please make a donation to my Venmo, PayPal, GoFundMe, Buy Me a Coffee websites, and I'm trying to save up for a car, my first new car. I've been working for over 25 years, unable to buy a new car. It's been very tough on me. If you can help out, my dream car is an Audi RS6 Avant, or an RS7, or a BMW M3, or an M4. But like I said, I do not discriminate. If someone is willing to donate me a Mercedes-Benz AMG, that's fine by me, or a Porsche GT3, that's fine as well. But like I said, I'm open to anything. Right now, I just need a vehicle that has a sat-nav. I need a sat-nav to use my podcast. It's very important for my Jelly radios and for my operating system that I'm working on. I need a vehicle with a sat-nav that has a touchscreen. So if you can help me out, the favorite sat-nav of mine is the new MMI from Audi. It's the best one in the business. This is what I need. Something like an Audi A6, S6, S7, A7, and above. That's what I need. If you can help me out, it would mean the world to me. If you just donate $1, $5 or more, any type of donation can make a huge difference. Help me tremendously. I have 1,500 followers on Twitter. I have 500 followers on my blog, and I have 14 followers on my YouTube page. So please check out my YouTube page and keep following. And I have over 4,000 views now on YouTube. I'm really impressed. It's been only 2 months of YouTubing, and there'll be more episodes on YouTube. I have to make some YouTube's Coffee with Zach in English and Coffee with Zachy in French. So they'll be coming soon. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this presentation. I am Zach, aka Zachy, aka I am Zachy, aka Super French Big Z, signing out.